Creepers! What's up, you crazy creeps? It's Clearski and I'm back. How the heck are you, creepers? I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. And today I'm back. That's right, I'm back creeping around. I'm in Southeast Portland to one of my places I've crept to many of times with you crazy creeps. I'm at the Willamette National Cemetery right here in Southeast Portland. And the reason why I come here today is like always when I come to the graveyard, is to pay homage and respects to people that have passed that not only have a tie here to Portland, but I found to be super incredibly cool, and the all-around connection to things that I love, and I hope you do as well. And with Halloween rearing its head right around the corner, what a better place to come to today to pay homage to one of Portland's horror slash ghouls. She was a TV host for a famous show called The House of Horrors, put on by KPTV, which still is a local television station here in Portland. That is Tarantula Ghoul, better known by her friends and family as Suzanne, not Susan, Suzanne Waldron. That's right, Suzanne Waldron was from Portland, and her parents moved here to help pave her way. And in fact, they are buried just right over here, right here in Portland. So today we're gonna go over here and we're gonna pay our respects to a couple of people that help literally create Tarantula Ghoul, because if it wasn't for these two, she basically would never be. So we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about Tarantula Ghoul, and then we're gonna tell you guys about her folks as well. In fact, I'm gonna show you guys her folks' final resting place right here. If you guys can see, Stuart A. Waldron and his wife Henrietta, the mother and father to Tarantula Ghoul. So how cool is that? So to give you guys a little bit more info, Suzanne M. Waldron was born in Portland, Oregon on July 23rd of 1931 to Henrietta and Stuart Arthur Waldron. They had married in Butte, Montana, August 2nd of 1921, and moving to a modest apartment in Portland, Oregon in 1921, where Henrietta was apartment manager and Stuart was the supervisor at Northwest Electric Company. So how cool is that? Her folks are from here and helped pave the way for Tarantula Ghoul to go on and do her coolness and host one of Portland's favorite House of Horrors. So Susan herself was born July 23rd, 1931, and unfortunately passed away of June of 82, but was better known as her alias Tarantula Ghoul. Not only was she a television hostess, she was also a musician. And like I said, from 57 to 59, she hosted the cult program House of Horror. Not to mention she went on to create music as well that she went ahead and used on the show with her back group called themselves the Gravediggers. And these two right here helped pave the way for her to do that. So how cool is that, you guys? Now, you know, this show was never really kept archived. So the only pictures and things that I can find from Tarantula Ghoul were basically just screenshots from the original flyers, and there is basically no known video of the show. But I was able to dig deep and find one of the original flyers, what I'm going to show you guys right now, from the House of Horror, featuring Tarantula Ghoul. And if you guys can see, we dare you to watch the House of Horror, featuring Tarantula Ghoul on KPTV 12. And if you guys look really closely at the fine print down below, it says, P.S. not recommended for children, sissies, or the weak-hearted. and you're chicken if you don't. So she kind of basically had the Vampira look mixed with maybe like a Morticia Addams, but helped pave the path for many of horror hosts to come. And lots of cities at the time had their own renditions of horror hosts, but Portland was the home to Tarantula Ghoul, which I was able to capture another picture here of Tarantula Ghoul on stage. And that boa constrictor that she has was her pet named Baby, who made many appearances on the show, not to mention her sidekick and co-host Igor. And so there she is right there with baby boa, which to me doesn't look much of a baby. But I love it. So make sure you guys chime in the comment section if you guys remember Tarantula Ghoul, if you're from Portland, or you just remember the show, or if you have another horror, movie host / favorite, cult classic film host. There's a bunch. So I'd love to hear in the comments who you guys love. And I was able to find another picture here of Tarantula Ghoul with her little monkey there, chimpanzee. And it looks like she's even posted up with some like Halloween style Cyclops looking mask, maybe a skull there. But like I said, these pictures are very rare. They didn't really do a great job of keeping archives of the actual show, so I apologize. I was trying to find some archives of the show, but I did do you guys one better, and I found this really cool picture of the actual album cover for Tarantula Ghoul and the Gravediggers Graveyard Rock cover, which is right there. And I believe this was recorded in Portland as well at the Meadows Records, if you guys can see there to the right. But that's the song I played for you guys at the opening. So how cool is that, you guys? If you're like me, you love Halloween and anything that has to do with horror movies or hosts, very cool. So one more time from the grave of Tarantula Ghoul, Suzanne Waldron's parents. And if it wasn't for them, there would be no Tarantula Ghoul. So I got one more picture here I want to share with you guys, and this is Tarantula Ghoul with her kind of co-host sidekick there, Igor, from one of the show episodes. And it looks like they've even got like maybe like a severed head. But for just the couple of years that she did this show, people of Portland loved it, and she made many of appearances signing autographs. And she was also known to show up in a giant coffin, wooden coffin, and would sign autographs, and was known to be friends with Bela Lugosi and ties to all sorts of interesting horror / Halloween style, which I absolutely love. And with Halloween rearing its head around the corner, I'm excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming up here to pay homage to a couple folks that helped create one of Portland's famous horror TV host icons, Tarantula Ghoul. And I even did one better and brought a little tarantula to go ahead and place on the headstone of her folks to kind of pay homage to her. But I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I do. And like I said, I always love the connections to things that I love that are connected to Portland. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I love you guys so much. But I'm going to leave this right here for them as a little memento to Tarantula Ghoul and the cool folks that helped create her. So until then, I love you guys. One more time, from the final resting place of Stuart Waldron and his wife Henrietta, the two Portlanders who helped create Tarantula Ghoul. So until then, I love you guys. Creeper out for now. Peace.